Hello everyone, it's Jay and welcome to my channel, welcome to my video. And what I'm doing today is a clothing haul I've only done one clothing haul before, but I hated the video. I think it's private now. So yeah, this is my first like proper clothing haul, and everything in here is gonna be from Vinted because that's kind of my place to shop for clothes right now. First, let me show you the mug of the day. I hope it's not a repeat. I always forget what mugs I've shown before and which ones I did not. But this is just a little black mug with bat wings and ears, and I think it's really cute. I'm on the green tea with peach again. And what I really love is when you hold it like this, you can just kind of rest your thumb on the wing, and I don't know, it's really comfortable to drink out of it like that. So basically, how I would describe my clothing style is lazy alternative. And it's alternative because I sort of take inspiration of all different alternative fashions. I also listen to many genres of different alternative music, so there might be inspo from like punk, grunge, metalhead, emo, all of that shit, but in one. And why is it lazy alternative? Is because, first of all, comfort for me. Okay, I cannot handle being uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable all the time, so I'm trying to make it feel a little less shit for myself. Um, and I always kind of love buying things secondhand, but we don't have the best second-hand stores or like thrift stores. You just cannot really pick things that easily. It's fun to go through them sometimes, but not when you're actually searching for something specific. I watched this video by this person on YouTube, and they're like Canadian, and they were like, yeah, I know some of you said that you don't have the best like thrift stores around your place, but come on, don't tell me you cannot just go in a thrift store and find yourself a black hoodie. And I'm like, no, I can't. No, I can't. You think I would find black hoodie that fits, is comfortable, is my size and everything? Absolutely not. That's just, it's only how lucky you get. And I am a smaller person, which means that I have less difficulties finding myself secondhand clothes, and it's still kind of shit. So yeah, but once I have discovered Vinted, my life kind of changed, and I've been shopping there since then on, and yeah, I buy almost everything of Vinted now. So I'm gonna show you what I got of Vinted. This has not been recent. Some of these pieces have been recently bought, but most of these things I've had for a while. So I always kind of loved the brand Vans because I think their pieces are cute, they're very comfortable, especially the shoes, I really like them. But let's be honest, they're just a bit too expensive for me. However, I got myself 2 pairs of Vans. I mean, I had one more pair, but they kind of fallen apart over time. So the first one I'm gonna show you is just the most basic, like checkered Vans slip-ons. I love these. I've had them for years. Yeah, they don't look very new. They looked pretty new when I got them out of Vinted, even though they were secondhand. They look pretty new, but it's at this point mostly me just wearing them to death. So I love these. My favorite fucking slip-on shoes. They're great. I find them really comfortable. I went to hikes, festivals, fucking Pride Parade in Prague, and all of that stuff, and they've been pretty damn good. I don't have complaints about those, and I hope they stay together as long as possible. Let's show you the new pair of shoes, new of Vinted, so second-hand, but these were basically not worn, and this is the second time I got these kind of shoes, because as I mentioned, the last pair kind of fell apart, so I got almost the same pair as before, but these ones have higher platform, which I'm a huge fan of a platform, but I've already been wearing these for like a month, and they were just completely new. I had to break them in a bit, completely new shoes. The person selling them mentioned that they only put them on like once or twice, so they're literally new, and they were so cheap. So I love these shoes so much. super comfy. I love these sneakers that are a bit higher, so that's great for autumn specifically. Amazing. I'm gonna literally stay on brand with my Vans stuff, so I have this little Vans bag. It's super lazy. I love carrying it to school, to trips, to everywhere where I don't need big backpack to carry something heavy. So I usually wear this one. Nothing special about it, just a basic one. It cost almost nothing. So I have 3 more pieces from Vans. So I'm gonna show them to you one by one. This one was the most basic like Vans t-shirt, but I got it into a crop top. When it's summer, I love wearing crop tops. Also, I'm gonna try and model these pieces for you, so you're gonna see them uh, on the screen probably right now as I'm talking about them. So yeah, the most basic freaking t-shirt that I got into a crop top, so it's got this big design at the front and the same design but in small on the back. And that's it. And then we have a hoodie and a jacket. And I absolutely love those. So I was searching for the good zip-up hoodie because I had like one black zip-up hoodie that I wore for years. It was also from a second hand. It's falling apart. I still have it. It's hanging right there at the moment, but I usually wear it around the house and so on. It's just full of holes now, and yeah, it's interesting. And since I'm still keeping that hoodie or like that zip up hoodie, but I just needed one zip up hoodie that's just prettier than that. So that's where I got this zip up hoodie by Vans. So you would think it's just a basic Vans zip up hoodie, nothing much to it, which is kind of perfect, exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for a basic piece, but the interesting part of the design is the right sleeve, where there are these skeleton hands on it, and they're not like they're literally embroidered on there, so it's actually looking really nice. So yeah, you might not see this hoodie super well, but this is what it looks like. Basically just a basic black zip-up hoodie with little Vans logo and with the skeleton hands on the sleeve, and I absolutely love the skeleton hands, and I think they make it so much more special. And I believe the last piece from Vans is my little windbreaker, because I once again I was searching for like a good looking windbreaker, something basic, black and white, and I usually don't, apart from the shoes, I don't really seek Vans stuff, but I usually do find them, and they're really pretty. They're usually pretty as piece on there. So I have this windbreaker, which once again looks like a basic black jacket, except there's a detail on these. They're black and white, which I love, and it's also only on one sleeve. I don't know if that's just a thing that Vans does, that they put design on one sleeve, but I do love it. I think it's just really cool. And this one has this checkered design on the sleeve, and that's about it. Yeah, that's it, and I love it. And I have a lot of checkered stuff now, so they kind of do fit well together. But I still don't want to overdo it, but they do look good together. I'm gonna show you the bottoms right now. Firstly, the pants I'm wearing on right now. I probably should have taken them off to show you on camera, but I'm gonna just kind of stand up for a bit. It's these cargo pants. Yeah. I'm gonna show them to you on video specifically, so don't worry, you will see them. And basically, I hate to say this, but I think my skinny jean era just ended officially. I didn't want to. I still love skinny jeans. I love what they look like. But I discovered these kind of like cargo pants style, and they're just so comfortable. I love them. So they're like very thin material, which means they're also not the greatest quality. Also, they're probably like, I wouldn't be surprised if these were original of Temu or Shein or something, but they're secondhand, so it's fine. So you can tell they're not the best quality, and the fabric is very thin. But I love the thin fabric because I usually get overheated. Also, I have like shoes. They're not of Vinted. I got them new, but like I have these shoes from Bershka. They're well, like with Kurome, and they're black with lilac, and they fit so perfectly with these pants. I wore them together once. It was great. So yeah, that's for these pants. And before I got those kind of pants, I had one pair of same kind of style cargo pants before, and there's these, except they're just fully black, and they don't have that many pockets, but they have these kind of details, and I don't know, I think these kind of things make the look so much more interesting. And I've been wearing these so much. These are kind of newer than I'm wearing right now, but these were the first ones, and they're so cute, so comfortable. I love them, and it's just really that kind of lazy alternative fit for me because it's really comfy, and at the same time it's something bit more cooler since they're like these kind of details. It's not that crazy, but it's like still giving something bit extra. This is my only item ever that I have from Killstar, and these are actually like sweatpants, and I love wearing sweatpants, but they're usually not the prettiest piece of clothing, so I got these originally from Killstar. I only had to change up this because that was missing. So I'm just gonna hide it a bit now. And they're in the same cargo style. So once again, pockets and everything. I hate like flared up pants. I like when they're tighter at the bottom, which is exactly this kind of style, the same as these pants have, the same as the other pants have. So they're basically the same but like cargo style. But they're sweatpants, they're by Killstar, and that's the only Killstar piece of clothing I have. But I absolutely love it. It's very, very comfortable. I love wearing these to school and everywhere. Recently, I just got something completely different, and that is like jeans, but like light jeans, and I have very specific reason for that. We're gonna have like this school thing, and it's supposed to be like retro style, so you're supposed to pick up some decade or like a fashion that feels interesting to you. And I thought I would go for like 90s grunge inspired look, therefore this t-shirt as well. But let's talk about the pants now. So I accidentally got pants from like women's section, because on Vinted they were listed as a male section, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it for this look for school, and then I can resell them or give them to someone. But they fit me, like a dream, so I can't get rid of them, even though they're not my typical style of fashion. So let's continue with the fit that I got for this whole grunge look. So let's talk about what I'm wearing right now, and it's this Nirvana shirt. I was looking for something that would fit in that style, and what's better than a fucking Nirvana shirt? I don't know. Uh, so that's the shirt. I think it's really cute. It's really comfy. Fits me like a fucking dream. And to finish off the outfit, I was looking for like a leather style jacket, but I was searching for it for a long time, but they're not the easiest thing to find. So that's where I picked up this jacket. I finally got lucky. It's original from H&M apparently, but it's like it looks like such a good quality. And yeah, that's the jacket. You can't see it properly now, but once again, you're gonna see it on my fucking little fashion show that I'm gonna put on here. And I'm super happy to finally have my dreamy leather jacket. Let's talk about some of the few more buttons, but this time let's talk about shorts. So I just didn't have any good shorts. I kind of hate most shorts that are sold places. Let's just be honest. But over time, I finally found some cool shorts on Vinted. So this is the first pair. They're super basic. They're just sweatpant material. Nothing extra about them. I usually wear them around the house, and sometimes I wear them outside during summer. And they're just basic black with this. and this picture on the side, and I love the detail that the ends of these are also pink. I do love that. I do like black and pink, not as much anymore. That used to be my favorite combo. That was also just like my pastel goth fashion inspo time, but I still love these, and I do wear these. They're comfortable, nothing too extra about them. Then I got more checkered pieces. This is not Vans, but it's more checkered stuff. And these are kind of out of my comfort zone kind of style. Is these shorts that are just black and white checkered, and they have these bright blue flames at the bottom. So that usually makes it more complicated to put together an outfit with them, but I still love them. When I have blue hair, they look really cool with the blue hair. Other than that, bit harder to style because of the color. This is like the most color I have probably in this whole haul because I just don't wear color that much. So yeah, these are a bit different. Then I got cargo styled shorts. I've had cargo style shorts before, but I've lost a bit of weight, so none of my old shorts and all of my old pants just weren't fitting me. That's why I got a lot of new stuff, I guess. Well, new, secondhand, but new. And I have these shorts. They're originally by Nike, and right here where you can see this patch, it said Nike. It was like a massive ass fucking tile that said Nike, and I didn't like it. I hated that it was like the big Nike, like in your face, like punch you in your face. And the only other thing I did with them is putting this little skull on the pocket. And that's them right now. Nothing too extra, but like just adding these two patches, I think makes it interesting. And I often a lot of these things also wear with a chain. The last shorts are these. Uh, uh, yeah, so these are originally from Ronwi, which is a brand that sells underneath Shein. They're like brand on its own, but they sell under Shein as well. That's where they're most famous from. And I got them off Vinted, and they're actually really comfortable. And I love wearing these with the Vans hoodie that has some of the skeleton hands on the sleeve. I think it looks really cute together, which is just such a random fitting perfectly together. Yeah, it's great. So yeah, these shorts, I wear them a lot, a lot. So I'm gonna show you this like formal shirt. Nothing too crazy about it. It's just a black formal shirt with the short sleeve. And basically I didn't have any formal wear, but I'm gonna, I need to get some now. I got a new suit. It just arrived today and looks pretty great. That's not a vintage, that was new. Um, and I needed also a shirt. I got this like around spring last year, and yeah, I finally have a nice formal shirt. I wanted the short sleeves because, as I mentioned, I get overheated, and when you put a whole like fucking blazer jacket on it as well, you just get overheated. And I love that it has short sleeves. I just chose black because I love black. I love looking like I'm going to a funeral. This t-shirt with Ryuk, which you probably seen on me many times. This is originally from the brand Crop. And when I was not buying everything of Vinted, I would buy a lot of stuff from Crop because they have quite nice fashion. It was quite affordable. It's getting a bit more expensive now. And I was staring at this t-shirt from Crop for a really long time, but it was never like on sale, or like when it was on sale, it was still too expensive for my taste personally. Once you start buying clothes on Vinted, you get kind of shocked realizing how much new clothes actually costs. And yeah, it was like signed from the space because I found this t-shirt in my size on Vinted, the shirt that I wanted for a really long time of Crop, and it was so much cheaper, and it's perfect. And then we have very memorable piece. You've seen me in this hoodie million times, I think, around million times more or less. And it's this Bring Me the Horizon hoodie. It's my comfort hoodie. I've had this for years. The black is faded. I also actually got it dirty from like acrylic paint, if you can see it a bit. So yeah, I wear this hoodie to death, and I hope it stays forever because it's my comfort hoodie. I love it. It's so comfortable. It's bigger. I love hoodies that are bigger. Uh, yeah, nothing much more to say about this. I just love this, and I wear this all the fucking time, all the fucking time. And some of the other things that I got is like this one hoodie and this sweater. It's like skeleton style sweater. I usually do not wear sweaters, but this one's beautiful. Fits me nicely. It's comfortable. But I have no idea where that's gone to. So I'm gonna show you in that extra footage, hopefully. If I find it till then, I'm gonna find it and put it in the extra footage. And that's everything for this Vinted haul, and I hope you enjoyed. And till the next time, bye.